Alright, so let's get into this review. It was an alright show. Could have been better. It could have been worse too. So, to kick off the night, we got Ryback versus Daniel Bryan. And before the match, Ryback cuts a promo. And he says something about John Cena being a weak animal or something. And it was an alright promo. I mean, it was a 30-second promo. Probably the WWE creative team probably made it up for him, told him to memorize it, and there you go. That's your promo. A 30-second or 1 minute promo, memorized it. There you go. It's not anything like out of the heart or from Ryback. It's not anything he made up. It's just something written by a member of the creative team. Alright, so then we got the match. The match was actually pretty good. The first half wasn't good, but then the second half, it was good, yeah. I mean, Ryback was throwing around Daniel Bryan pretty good. And Daniel, it was mostly good because of Daniel Bryan, but yeah, it was a pretty good match. Good opening match for a Smackdown. But the result, I mean, a fucking guy who can't even wrestle and can't cut a promo, Ryback, beats the best technical wrestler in WWE and one of the best technical wrestlers in the sport of wrestling right now. I mean, this is fucking retarded. They're treating Daniel Bryan like shit. I mean, he's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and Vince McMahon's making fun of hugging goat faces and beards or something. It's just fucking stupid, Give this guy a major push already. He's good. He's better than Ryback. He's way better than Ryback. But they give the win to Ryback, and it's a clean win too. It's just fucking stupid. Daniel Bryan's a fucking jobber now. And then we got Ricardo in this fucking retarded backstage segment where he's going crazy because he's got a match. He's got like a fucking boner just because he's in a match with Zeb Coulter. And he's talking crazy. He's talking in Spanish. He's going fucking crazy. I mean, you can't even understand a word he's saying because he's talking in Spanish and he's talking so fast. So even if you spoke Spanish, you probably couldn't even, or, knew Spanish, whatever, you probably couldn't even understand what he was saying. And then he gives Renee Young a kiss. It's just fucking stupid. Then we got Fandango and Zack Ryder in a match. And if you saw the crowd, there was no Fandangoing at all. And thank God. I hope this is over. This was in my hometown of Detroit. I don't live in Detroit. Thank God. I live about 10 miles out. And thank God my hometown was in Fandangoing today, because Fandangoing is fucking lame. So I hope that goes away. I mean, there was no noise. I mean, they showed people in the crowd doing it, but there was no noise at all. And this match was pretty bad. Just a squash match. But Ryder, he's not even doing the hair thing anymore. He's not even doing the spray tan. He's not even trying, because WWE won't give him a push. This guy's way more popular than Fandango. They're trying to pass this Fandangoing bullshit off as like a worldwide trend, like a Harlem Shake or something. And it's nowhere near that. I mean, just because like the Kansas City Royals play at their games where like 5,000 people show up because they fucking suck, and a soccer team and nobody fucking watches soccer in America, they play it at their games or whatever. It's like, it's not a worldwide trend. Your own fans aren't even singing the song anymore, so it's obviously not a big song or a big trend or whatever. And yeah, it's like, might as well give Ryder a fucking push. He's got 1 million Twitter followers, way more popular. I'm sort of a fan of his. He's got charisma. He's got more charisma than Fandango. What a fucking weird gimmick. You can't pronounce my name right. Fuck you. You can't pronounce my name right. I'm not gonna compete in a fucking match. That's all he does. It's just a weird gimmick. It's not weird. It's awful. It's terrible. And it is weird, but it's more terrible than it is weird. You just got to get rid of this guy already. Vince McMahon just loves this guy for some fucking reason. He can't wrestle. He can't cut a promo. He's an alright wrestler. He had an alright match at Mania, I guess. But it wasn't it was just because of Jericho, and Jericho's a good wrestler. That's why he had the good match. Just get rid of this fucking Fandango guy already, because he fucking sucks. Ryder's better than Fandango, so you might as well push him. And then we got this backstage segment with the great Khali, Natalia, and it's fucking let me say Caitlyn. That was the other, and it was fucking retarded. You know, Kali's giving Caitlyn advice on the secret admirer or some shit like that, and it's you can't even understand what he's saying. It's not funny. It's not funny to the least bit. You know, nobody's laughing in the crowd, and I'm not laughing. I hope nobody else was laughing because this was fucking retarded. I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. You know, it's just PG humor. You know, it's something a little kid would laugh at, but not like somebody who's actually above 10 years old. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Get this shit off of the television screen, please. Please. And then we got Coulter and Swagger backstage with Renee Young. And this seemed like either this was like put together at the last second, or they were making Coulter seem nervous for his match because he was botching a lot, which I don't get because he's a good promo guy, so he doesn't botch a lot. Then we got Del Rio, and holy crap, did this guy get a pop? He got a huge pop because it was fucking edited in. You know, they do this all the time on SmackDown, and nobody thinks they do. They just keep, oh no, they don't filter in cheers. You know, Del Rio never gets cheers on Raw, but he gets cheers on SmackDown. You know, it's just a coincidence. You know, they couldn't have edited in any cheers at all. You know, yeah, they fucking do edit in cheers. You know, Del Rio gets a huge fucking pop, and it's because they edited in the cheers. So anyway, the tag team, it originally starts off as Del Rio, or Ricardo versus, yeah, it was a Ricardo entrance, I guess, but it starts off as a Ricardo versus Coulter match, and, you know, it wasn't fucking good. It was pretty bad. And then they make it a tag team match, and that's a little better, but it's still not that good. And then Ziggler's out there, and he comes in, and they make it a triple threat match, and this was really good, actually. You know, you got like finishers all over the place. It's like crazy. It's a lot of moves. It's fast paced. You know, this was good, and probably a lot of people aren't gonna say this is good because this segment was so long. This match, you know, it went to singles and then tag team and then triple threat tag team. You know, people probably didn't even like watch it that much, so they're not gonna pay attention to it. But it was fucking good. I mean, the 1-on-1 wasn't good. The 2-on-2 was a bit better, but this 3-on-3 was fucking, or I guess it was 2-on-2-on-2. It was fucking amazing. You know, maybe not that good, but it was really good. Probably the best match of the night. You know, you got moves, as I said, all over the place, and it was pretty good. And then we get the Shield got the promo backstage. He beat up Bryan, but they should have showed him beating up Bryan. They probably just played a bunch of sound effects and laid up, and then Bryan just laid on the floor. You know, it's not fucking entertaining if you don't show the guys getting beat up backstage. You know, how could you pass off an injury? If somebody, how can you fake an injury if you can't even see the guy getting fucking beat up? You know, it's obvious they just played a bunch of sound effects. Then you get Sandow and Orton. It's a bad match, and it's just a lot of rest holds. It's not fast paced or anything. So yeah, that wasn't good at all. And then you get let me say this first. Orton wins. It's fucking bullshit. Orton can't wrestle for shit, really. And then I can't believe they make Sandow like this jobber guy. You know, he's got an interesting character, but whatever. You know, I hope they push him because he's very interesting. Like I like his character. He can't wrestle for shit either, like Orton, but I like his character, so I hope he gets pushed. You know, obviously WWE's not doing that for some odd fucking reason. Vince McMahon's screwed up in the head, so that explains it. So anyway, then Big Show comes out. Distracts Orton. Sandow sneaks up from behind. It's a finisher. And Big Show does a big fucking laugh like, oh. He does that laugh for like a minute. He sounds like fucking Santa Claus laughing. And it's fucking retarded. You know, a bunch of retarded stuff on this show. Like, that a 9-year-old would be able to comprehend. But I don't comprehend this at all, you know. It's obviously a fake laugh. And it's fucking stupid. Yeah, it's funny. It's very funny that Orton got hit with that move, whatever you fucking call it. They don't even have a name for it. By saying, oh, yeah, it's so funny. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, just fucking bullshit. Then you got Kane backstage, and I like this. I like this segment because it shows his monster side coming out, and it's cool because enough of this hugging bullshit. You know, he's talking about sending these guys to hell. Yeah, that's the Kane we sort of want. That we want. We like the Kane that's all scary, not the Kane that's fucking friendly and gives hugs out to everybody. So this was a good backstage segment here. And then we got Henry Sheamus fucking arm wrestling bullshit. Same thing as a tag. Henry wins at least. That's good on the right arm, but on the left arm, I don't even remember what fucking happened. I think Sheamus let go, or he started punching Henry. I think that's what it was. And then he bro kicked him. Same thing as Monday, but it's just fucking arm wrestling. A long ass segment. For 2 arm wrestling matches, it's like a 15-minute segment. It's just stupid. And then we got Kane and Ambrose, and this was an alright match. You had a couple good spots, maybe. Okay spots, maybe. And then the ending was okay, too. You got the triple powerbomb on Kane, and they made it seem like Kane was, sacrificing himself. But he didn't even get, put through a table or anything. That would have been sweet to see another table moment on SmackDown. That's what just separates this from being a good show from being a bad show. Because last week you saw Undertaker get speared through the barricade and powerbound through a table, and that was fucking epic. But now it's just a spear and a powerbomb. What's that gonna? And then Michael Cole's like, oh, they just sent Kane to hell. Yeah, they really sent him to hell. It's just a fuck. We've seen that before. It's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, this SmackDown was okay. I didn't not enjoy it, but it could have been better. A lot of retarded bullshit, but also a lot of good, okay, there were some good matches. There was some really good matches. I thought the triple threat was really good, especially the ending. Ryback, Daniel Bryan was good. A couple of the backstage segments were good, but then at the same time you got a bunch of retarded bullshit, like Khali backstage and Del Rio's entrance music fucking obviously edited, and what else? You had Ricardo, no Fandango, and it's just Big Show's laugh. It's just a lot of retarded bullshit, but I guess it was an okay SmackDown. You can't expect too much with SmackDown because it's a secondary show, but I'll take it for a SmackDown. It was passable, sort of watchable, but yeah, good show. Not a good show, but I meant to say some good matches. I hope Raw's as good as it was last week, because Raw was pretty good last week in my opinion. I'm still keeping that opinion, although some people disagree with it. But SmackDown was definitely worse than last week. Not too much, but it was. So there you go. There's your review. Some good shit, but a lot of retarded bullshit. So there you go.